Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to the third candle review of the day. We're almost done talking about these Kringle Halloween Artist Collection candles. If you missed the first two videos, I'll go ahead and link those in the description box down below. But essentially, I am making a final push today to finish up my in-depth reviews of these Halloween candles that were released from Kringle this year. So yeah, we are just plowing right through. This is the third review. There is one more coming that will be going up in another couple hours from now. So if you are not already subscribed and you are interested in more of my home fragrance content, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button right below the video here. And I will put a link to where you can purchase all of these candles in the description box, as well as a discount code that'll save you 15% off your purchase. Also, don't forget to use any rewards points if you have those, whatever is going to save you the most money. Anyway, you guys, let's dig into skeleton in Victorian costume. Okay. I really like the label on this one. It kind of gave me a Dia de los Muertos kind of vibe. I just think this is a really cute little couple here. So it looks like they are maybe celebrating their wedding day. I don't know, it kind of looks like a bride and groom to me. And as someone who used to be in the wedding industry, I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. So let's go ahead and read through the scent description here. Let's talk about the fragrance notes. We will then talk about the strength and throw, and obviously the overall burn quality. So let's dig in. The fragrance description for skeleton in a Victorian costume reads: verdant tones of moon-dappled fern paired with chilly breezes of a brisk October night, dressed in fragrant lavender, Spanish moss, white woods, and delicate vanilla. The top notes are, and forgive me if I butcher this, I only had 1 year of French in high school, and that was in like, I think 1994. It's been a while. Fougere, I think is how you say this, fougere, and wood. Those are the top notes. The mid notes are floral and bergamot, and the base is vanilla and amber. Okay, let's discuss fougere here for a second. This is actually a French word that means fern. And basically when it comes to like perfumes or fragrances, fougere is basically a type of perfume that has a fresh, grassy, and mossy scent. Fougere perfumes are often described as classic and timeless with slightly sweet and woody undertones. So that was from Google. So thank you, Google AI, for helping me out with that description there. And let's get back to discussing how that ties into this fragrance. Okay. What I just read to you, I think is very apt within this fragrance. I mean, even within the description, you know, they were talking about moss, they were talking about woodiness or woods, white woods specifically. They were talking about lavender. So do you smell all of that in here? Yes, yes, you do. You guys, this is an interesting fragrance. It's definitely a floral. Let's just get that out of the way. It's another one of those fragrances that I really don't think makes the most sense for a Halloween release. But here's the thing again, and it was the same with the review of the last candle, and that is, this is a fabulous scent. This is a really beautiful, lovely, slightly woody, mossy floral. It is gorgeous. It's just in the wrong season. If they brought this back in the spring, like in fact, if they brought back most of these artist collection fragrances in the spring with a floral label on them, I bet that people would absolutely go gaga over these. I just don't think enough people have like basically taken the leap with this collection because they weren't really looking for florals. But oh my gosh, this is a beautiful fragrance, you guys. I do really get a good amount of woodiness out of this one, but I feel like it's perfectly balanced with a light, clean, like white floral note as well. There is a healthy dose of the bergamot in here. But what I think is really unique about this fragrance is that the vanilla and the amber at the base really actually play a pretty nice role in this fragrance and really tie everything together. This amber is that beautiful, warm, like resinous amber that I really love, that Kringle tends to put a lot into a lot of their fragrances. And the vanilla is a really lovely, like vanilla cream, like vanilla bean cream type of scent. And it just plays so well with the floral and the wood notes in here. This is a very soft, beautiful fragrance. This is not an aggressive, woody floral. It's really very soft and delicate in its presentation. It's another one of those scents where, like I said, I love it. I would actually wear this as a personal fragrance. I would love to have this available for purchase in the spring. Like, I've so enjoyed burning this scent. I just think it was released in the wrong season, to be totally honest. So the fragrance itself, I cannot give it enough thumbs up, especially with it being a floral and that not necessarily being my usual, you know, go-to in terms of favorite types of fragrances. But man, this is a good one. The Strength and Throw, I feel like could use a little amping up on this one as well. I would put the strength on this somewhere between a 6 and a 7. I think it has had maybe the best performance when I've had it in my Chester Hurricane. So if you have a candle sleeve or if you have a Hurricane, definitely pop these florals into those. I do think they help to amp them up just a little bit. But I think that Kringle could do it with, you know, amping up the Strength and Throw a little bit on their end anyway. So if they could do that and then re-release this one and some of these other ones in the spring, I think they would have some major hits on their hands. Yeah, so the Throw, I don't know, I would put that just at about a 7 as well. Again, it's not the most potent floral, but it does seem to like travel a good distance. So the Throw is actually okay in my book. I just wish, again, like the last review, that there was a little bit more oomph to the strength of the fragrance overall. Burn quality, no issues. Again, not massive mushroom tops forming on this particular fragrance, but I have been trimming the wicks between each burn. You can see that with this one, I am definitely at the halfway point. There's a little bit of residual wax that you'll always see with the soy formulation, but other than that, like, these burn incredibly well. It is the 100% Kringle soy formulation. There were no colorants added to the wax here, so really truly, like, the overall burn is like the burn of most of these Kringle soy candles in these classic jars. No real problems. So I also am giving this one 2 big fat thumbs up in terms of the fragrance itself. I wish there was a little bit more oomph to it, like I said. But in terms of this being a Halloween scent, I don't necessarily see it as such. But also, I'm just a very seasonal burner. I think that that's where my strong opinions kind of come out about these more floral type scents for this particular holiday. I just would have liked to see maybe more classic, like pumpkin, or even if they wanted to go fruity, like cranberry, or, I mean, dark plums. I mean, I think there's a lot that you can do. Florals, I think, were just a little bit of a surprising choice here. So at any rate, still love the scent and still would love to see it back. So I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this one in one of my candle crocks. So I'm going to set this off to the side and enjoy it that way. but it is really lovely. And if you have been eyeing the artist collection, either for the fragrances themselves or for the packaging or for the labels, yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts for whatever it's worth. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate you guys being here. Stay tuned for one more candle review going live here in a couple more hours. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.